Alright guys, so hopping right into it, right off the bat we're going to go into the classes. First up we have Weapon Specialist, which gives you 20% more weapon damage. This goes great with the Relic do less damage, as obviously it'll bring it back up. It also, if you start to level it up, has faster offhand use. You can move faster while ADS. That's great. You have faster ADS, faster reloading, and then of course 50% more weapon damage. I would recommend this class to more of a lone wolf, not somebody who really wants to participate in all of the team events. You know, that's somebody more like a medic, but great class, especially for the gun, the chainsaw, which takes a while to reload. Up next we have the tank class. This is also really good for a lone wolf, somebody who might go down a lot. Probably one of the best ones for a newcomer, as you will have a lot more health. Up next we have engineer. This is probably the least popular class as of right now. It does give you a bigger wallet, but this is for the real team player, someone who's really willing to take one for the team. I wouldn't recommend it. And lastly we have medic. This is my favorite class by far. Whenever I'm using Relics on solo, this is the class that I'll use. Initially, you could revive allies more quickly, but as you move on, you get faster movement speed. The biggest thing is ignoring the ongoing gas damage. Alright, moving on, we now have the pistols. First up is the P226 pistol. This is probably my least favorite of the pistols, as it doesn't do much damage, and after leveling up, I would not recommend it to most players. Up next is the 44 Magnum pistol. I find this one very underrated, and if you give it a try, you might burn up your skull a little bit. Next we have the M9A1 pistol. These two pistols, the last two, are probably the ones you're going to use the most. It's a toss-up though. That's a 3-round burst. The Grok is fully automatic. It's the best for spraying and praying, and all of these pistols are good. I mean, try them all out. You know, the Magnum, if you really want to challenge, if you can escape with the Magnum with 5 relics, that's a pretty good feat. Now moving on to ammo, all the ammo types are good. I'm not really going to delve into this too much. I would say I myself would play with the normal ammo type, because right away, if you see, it levels it up to 70% if you just level up once. All the other ones at their max. So I mean, that one's really a toss-up. It's up to you. But yeah, you know, try different ones out, see which one you like the best. Now, this is probably one of the most important categories, the abilities. They are all so essential. I can't really stress that enough. I mean, Feral Instincts is by far my favorite, especially when you have 5 relics on. That extra running speed really helps. The armor, obviously, it's pretty much having tank. Team boosters is another great one. That one I find essential. If you have somebody laying down all of these, when you're on a team of more than 3 players, at least one of these has to go to each player. Don't have everyone with Feral Instincts on. Have all of them have a different one. Level it up immediately. You'll be golden. On solo, yeah, I would just go with Feral. Now, obviously, for the strike package, Sentry Gun all the way. The first 3 are just a joke. I mean, the IMS can be used in certain situations, but if you really want to protect the drill, it's the Sentry Gun. As soon as you level up, put it on. The Vulture is okay. It just won't do as much as the Sentry. Lastly, this is a toss-up, I mean, between the Crowd Control and the Death Machine. If you level up the Death Machine, it'll level a hive like that, and it pays for itself. If you really want to be a lone wolf, either of them work, but the Death Machine is probably more for a team player, and the Crowd Control is obvious for someone who really wants to escape. As for Relics, I would say the easiest one is pistols only, then it's do less damage. The third easiest one is Smaller Wallet. That one's a little harder. Take more damage is probably really hard, but I find Mortal to be the hardest, especially when I'm playing with all 5 relics. When I'm not playing with that relic, guys, though, Medic all the way. It'll get you to escape. I've escaped over 20 times. That's the way to go. Alright guys, so that was my little class setup for you guys. I hope it helps. Make sure you subscribe, because soon I'm going to be doing gun reviews in Extinction. I'm going to be going over their stats, which ones are the best, which ones are the most helpful. So yeah, make